crafty friends, it's Andrea from Prairie Sky Paper Crafts, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Manitoba. I've had this idea for this fold in my head for a while, and we're going to do it today. We've got 3 pieces of whatever cardstock you want to use. I'm using basic white here. 5.5 by 4 1/4, 4 3/4 by 5.5, and 6 by 4 1/4. And then it's scored on this side so that this is 4 1/4. So you've got a 1/2 inch fold here and 4 1/4 this way. So 1/2 inch fold there. Then to make this fold, you're going to want to take your corner to the score line and line it up diagonally into your cutting gutter and trim. So you're going to end up with a triangle. And we're going to do the same with this side. Line it up and trim. And for this one, I'm just going to shave a tiny little hair off just to make sure that it's going to close properly. Okay, so that part is done. I've also got some Tea Boutique paper here that I have cut, and it's stuck to itself. So 4 by 5 1/4, and another piece here that's 4 inches by 5 1/4 that I've already cut on the diagonal. So now we're going to assemble. Bone folder. Now, if you wanted to, you could trim this little piece here, but it's not really going to matter on the card. What you do want to do is apply adhesive to the flap. Oops. And now it's easier for me when I do it to close the flap. And then you can see I've already done a prototype. So it's going to be a crisscross fold. Doesn't matter which way it crisscrosses. Whichever way you prefer is up to you. All right. So we're going to put this. I like to line up the corners and then press it into place. So this one's going to fold down. This one is going to there we go. Momentarily confused, but we're back on track. And we're going to do the same thing. Do the flap, line it up, make sure it's straight, and adhere. Okay. So now it'll close. You can open it up. You can have it whichever way you prefer. And if you wanted to, you can even have the creases be on the back. Just make sure that you give your card a really good burnish. And then if you wanted to have them on the back like this, just put a little bit of designer series paper on to hide it and you're good to go. That's the good thing too about doing something like this is if you've got paper that you absolutely love and you're not sure what side you want to show off, you can use it for both. All right, so I'm going to use this pink on the inside. I might actually decorate the back too, just make it... Actually, we're going to do it this way. Come on. So for the inside, if you're doing it this way, all you want to do is put your designer series paper over so that the crease is kind of hidden by the paper. Now I'm going to grab another sheet of the same. And we're going to do the inside. I'm going to do 4 by 5 1/4. Oops, 5 1/4, not 5 1/2. There we go. And I chose the light pink just because it's a little bit easier when you're trying to write your message. All right. So we've got this guy down. Burnish, burnish. Let me see. What are we going to do here? I'm going to have the teacup right here. Now, I like this paper for this technique because there isn't a directional pattern on both sides, so you can make it work however you would like. And then for the bottom, I'm going to flip it, and we're going to use this blue checkered pattern. There we go. And then when you go to close it, you've got both, actually you've got all 3 patterns showing. And then to display, you can display it like this. You can also decorate the inside flap if you wanted to. I've got tape bits everywhere today. But I am going to add a little bit of interest with actually we're going to grab this strip. And then I'm just going to cut our cups. Just do a strip of the cups here. Make sure and the sentiment that I want to use is from, oh, there's my scissors. Funny how that works when you don't need them anymore. We're going to be using in the moment. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is relax. I love that sentiment. It's been my go-to lately. And we're stamping an Orchid Oasis on a piece of our inside. Move this out of the way. Close our stamp pad. And then, of course, if you wanted to, you can decorate the inside however you would like. I don't tend to decorate the insides of my cards. And we're just going to cut that. Grab these guys, grab this guy. And then we're just going to stick this actually we're not, we're going to do it this way. We're going to put our sentiment on the cups and then the cups onto the blue. Make sure your sentiment is right side up. And grab our cups. I'm going to decorate these guys up with a little bit of Wink of Stella just to give them some shimmer and shine. It's gotten cloudy in my craft room all of a sudden, so you're not really going to be able to see the shine too terribly much here. And then we've got our in color dots that I am going to use. Grab our take your pick tool. I think we're going to use the smaller ones. And we'll use the sweet sorbet. I don't know why I keep wanting to call it strawberry sorbet. That is clearly not the name. Oh, what's going on with you? So there you have it. I'm just going to give this another quick little burnish, get it really good and mushed down. Oops. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, if you ever lose the glue backing to your gem, you can just pick it up with your take your pick tool and put it right back onto the backing. Or you can also grab a glue dot and just put it on there as well. So I hope you enjoyed this card. As I mentioned, the information will be over on my blog, which will be linked down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a really great rest of your day. See you soon.